right, everybody, what is up? Welcome
guys.
back to the Pinball Mafia live stream today with a totally new computer, new software, new setup. Everything is brand new, and we're really excited about it. So let's go ahead and get into this first of all, which is what we're here for, which is Spider-Man. Everything's set up normally. We got out lanes set to, what are they set to? Set to medium. Extra balls are off, and
nice.
Yeah,
sounding good already.
We're
That's
gonna have
what I like to hear.
Yeah, thank you, because the audio is what we were kind of iffy on. We spent the last 10 minutes like really running through it, but
that's why we're a few minutes
so
late.
Hopefully that does sound good, and that is why we're a few minutes late. So we got Preston, Dennis, and Leon, and like I said, we're playing Spider-Man. So I guess we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it.
Yep, I'm ready.
You get up because you're first as always.
The city is yours, Spider-Man.
Hopefully that doesn't.
Hopefully the game sounds is good.
Yeah. It might be too loud or too soft. Let us know. We'll turn it down.
When I was testing it, I tried to get it the same volume.
I'm hoping it's good.
I don't know if it always does it, but I just happened to watch the Sandman target.
I don't want to hurt you.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen,
fasten your seatbelts. Right, going down in an angle like this.
How's that, Birds? Is that better?
All right. So
Thanks
for the
for letting us
record,
know.
we don't want the game volume the same.
Yeah, I think that's where we had it before. Yep.
Player dope.
Who wants to hear them? Exactly right.
we're all about the pinball.
Yes. Bob Buddha, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
Spider-Man.
A bonus of 7 times. Y'all are doomed now.
Yeah, I feel it.
Who the hell is it?
Do you feel Doctor Doom?
Fasten your seatbelts.
A little bit. Nice witness of Fantastic Four pinball. Coming soon.
Oh, yeah. Are they going to do a Fantastic Four?
No. You never know.
Definitely go a bit further down on game or otherwise it goes down on game.
Keep calm. It'll soon stabilize.
Is that too far down? Now, what's the drink of the week? The drink of the week is a, oh, I don't know why that's there. Hold on, give me.
Yes, we will have the drink on the screen
In a little bit.
shortly.
Yeah. Now, what was I gonna say? Something. Oh, the drink of the week is Corpse Survivor #2.
Double outlane.
Headline. Knock, knock. Caught in wicked web.
What kind of survivor?
Corpse Reviver.
Corpse
no kind of
Reviver.
survivor.
Corpse Survivor #2.
So I guess if you're a
I think Frankie
corpse,
Valli wrote a song about it.
if you're a corpse and then you get revived, did you survive? Or you? Because you didn't. You died at some point, right?
It's
Nobody's gonna follow me down this path. That's fine.
Oh, sorry, I was reading first
It's-
comment about game sound.
It's okay. What was it? Everything you do sounds awful. Please stop streaming
now.
now.
We could go a bit
okay.
further down on the game, but it was up to us. But considering we can't hear what you're listening to,
It's not up to us.
Preston did the game line. Glad to hear it.
I'm thinking
Oh,
it's
shit.
good now. Good. Thank you.
That was dumb. I was too busy worrying about that.
We got a Corpse Reviver. Walking Dead. Fear of the Walking Dead is on tonight.
Is it?
Which I can't believe. I mean, the first year and a half was now it's better than The Walking Dead. Can't wait to go home and watch it.
You're kidding me, this game.
Excuse me.
Kelly, how's it going out there?
Hey, Kelly.
Kelly says we sound good. If we got the thumbs up from her, we know we're good.
Okay.
Let me go get a couple things.
Okay.
Not done.
You mean after your turn, right?
Yeah.
Dennis lighting it up at 17 million.
Come on. I can't hit the Doc Ock shot?
I gotta tell you, it's been so long since I played.
Here we go.
I think I haven't
Oh,
played since our last
rejected.
time we streamed it.
Yeah. Kelly says she's doing her homework while watching. Sure you are.
Sure you are. That's what I would say if my father was.
That sounds great.
Part of the stream.
Is it hot in here?
It is extremely hot in here. Thanks for asking.
So where was Alan playing Deadpool in the San Antonio area? Is that where he is right now?
Somewhere,
Or is he-
yeah.
Or has he moved?
He's in the San Antonio area.
Era. Back when that city was a thing.
Yeah. He was telling us that he likes Deadpool, but he likes Spider-Man actually better. Which is interesting.
You like Spider-Man better.
Yeah, likes
Okay.
Spider-Man better, yeah.
It's an interesting comparison too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because superhero.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Then never mind. Yeah, I don't know why I hadn't thought about that.
Law Buddha says great week for streaming Spider-Man. The PS4 has turned out to be fantastic. And
That's
that is the exact reason
why
we're
we're
streaming
streaming
it. Yes.
I personally haven't played it, but I know people that have, and apparently it's a,
Yes.
it's a great game. I've seen a little bit of gameplay.
I might have to get that.
I've seen a
And-
lot of gameplay and it looks really good.
It is pretty awesome.
I haven't played a game on my PS4 in a long time.
Apparently Spider-Man's the one to get.
It is. It really is. If you're gonna get a game right now for PS4, that and apparently, oh, you know what? I don't know if that's a PS4 game.
Like I have time right now. I don't have free time.
Do you not?
No, I really don't.
Oh, did I start that while I had? Oh, damn it! I think I started that. I like stacked it with Black Suit, which was a mistake.
So, Preston,
Yes,
why don't you explain to our lovely viewers what the white arrows mean?
the white arrows. Right now, they are jackpots and nothing more. Later,
When you're not in multi.
when you're not in multi-ball, the white arrows build up toward collecting a mode or starting a mode. You have to clear off all of the white arrows on the playfield, and then the two loops will light to start a mode.
Like Bonesaw?
Like Bonesaw, for instance, yes.
And the red arrows, by shooting them, don't they set up a shot multiplier?
I think your shot multipliers are kind of based on your modes. I honestly, now that you ask, I don't know what. See, right now, my loops are lit to start a mode, but everything else is lit for a shot multiplier because they're all flashing.
Here goes the mode, which is Daily Bugle.
Yes.
You know, right when you start shooting your red arrows, and then don't you have one shot to shoot, and that shot becomes doubled?
No, it has nothing to do with the red arrows. I don't know.
What am I missing?
you're missing the fact that I don't know what red arrows do, and white arrows control shot multipliers.
There's always
As
after
well
you
as your
complete the sequence, you have one shot. They all start flashing, and you shoot it, and it becomes your multiplied shot.
That is correct. That is correct. Yes. That's
I thought you did. Okay.
that's your white arrows, though.
It is off the white arrows.
Yes.
The same thing that starts the mode.
The same thing that starts the mode.
Okay. See, I told you it's been a while since I played.
What you can't
I don't actually know what I'm doing right now. Okay, let's go for, I guess, Doc Ock multi-ball, maybe? Because I'm kind of far away from both multi-balls at this point. And while we're doing this, Daily Bugle will finish, and we will try to complete our white arrows to start a new mode and bring that into our Doc Ock multi-ball. That's the ideal outcome. What's really going to happen is I'm going to make 2 or 3 shots, and I'm going to drain, and we're all going to go, oh, and then move on.
Kelly wants to know, what does completely finishing a villain like Venom 3 thingies?
Okay.
Interesting question.
Yeah, but it's
Doesn't that get you the superhero after you do them all?
It's an interesting question, but it is.
Those are the ones on the back box back there.
And she is talking about the one on the back box, but it's more easily viewed on stream if instead of Venom we talk about Green Goblin, because it's kind of this. They're all the villains are kind of the same process. So each villain has 3 modes associated with it. This is going to be really hard while I'm not playing to explain. So we're gonna pause this stream for a second, and I'm gonna explain this and then get out of the way so you can play. Each villain has 3 modes. Green Goblin has Unity Day Festival, Suffer the Children, and Godspeed Spider-Man. As you complete those modes, if you complete 2 of them for each villain, so Sandman, Venom, Doc Ock, and Goblin, if you complete 2 modes on each of those, that lights Battle Royale in the center. So then you do that, and then if you get through all 3 modes for each villain, and you have completed all 5 of your white arrow modes, which is why it's important to be playing the modes as you go through your multi-balls in this game.
Gotcha.
That's when you get to superhero.
That's when you get to superhero, and that's where huge points are. But really, in a tournament, you're not getting to superhero. Nobody's getting to superhero in a tournament.
Just do Battle Royale.
Just do Battle Royale. And if you want to see someone get to superhero, look at my Spider-Man video on YouTube that we have on our YouTube page. If you scroll down, click the play button, go there. Type in Road to Superhero in the YouTube page, and yeah.
CNK, sometimes on certain games, they're just that upper flipper shot you can never dial in.
That's true. Spider-Man is not one of those games, I find.
Not for me.
No, the upper ramp shot is fairly straightforward to hit. It's a lot wider than you think it is, but there are a ton of games that just are impossible to get perfectly dialed in.
The sister game to this,
Yeah.
that they copied the layout of, Star Trek.
Star Trek, yeah.
I had the hardest time with that warp ramp shot.
Yeah, the warp ramp, for whatever reason, isn't as easy as this Spider-Man shot is. But it does take you a second to find it. If you're walking up to it for your first, your first game of it in a tournament, it does take a second to find it. But I find that I'm not ever too worried walking up to a new Spider-Man I haven't seen before, like I am, risking taking that shot on, say, Star Trek. Especially because the ramp on here only goes up halfway versus the one on Star Trek. It might go up 2 to 3 times that height.
Yes.
Because it goes all the way up almost to the glass and into the back box.
Yeah.
This goes up about 3 or 4 inches and then goes straight. So this one's way easier just on that level. You don't have to hit it quite as crisp or as clean. Anything will pretty much rattle up that ramp.
I agree. Holy shit, the rope ladder ramp on Pirates of the Caribbean being Jersey Jack is steep. It's been well over a year since I played that game. It's been almost 2 years. In November, it'll be 2 years since I played it when they after they debuted it and brought it to IAPA. I haven't played it since.
All right, so Leon actually.
I have never played JJP's Pirates of the Caribbean. Once. Never played it once. Made, what's up? Always nice to see you.
Where do all these guys come from?
Belgium.
Here's the headline. Sandman.
Sandman. Jackpot.
So, Corpse Survivor number 2, that's coming up after this game, game 2.
Dennis Kelly says that you started off so well and look where you are now. But he is making a comeback. He's going for it.
Yeah. Oh, got it.
Yeah, I really felt bad about how I was playing. I was getting kind of crushed on ball 1 there.
Oh,
Anti-Pig, welcome.
that should have put me back ahead of at least Leon, right?
We'll
See, I have
He was
61.
close to me.
Double bonus.
Oh, that'll help.
So close. I'll take my second place and run.
Alright, so I guess I'll still try to get this mode running.
So are you going to be making our drinks after this ball?
Yes!
What?
As a matter of fact,
Well,
I
that
am.
ended fast.
Okay, so let me get these set up.
Yeah.
These.
Preston's going to get the win. Leon comes in second.
Alright, there we go. That's all set up. You go ahead, put on a 2-player game.
Okay.
I'm gonna head over. I'm gonna make these drinks.
All right, we're going to do a 2-player while Preston's over at the bar area. There's 1,
The West Wonder is
and there is 2. Ready, Dennis?
Right, yeah. Well, Dennis is gone, but
Yeah.
at some point he'll be back. And I'm back. We will get to play.
So, this is the new improved stream that I talked about on our Facebook post.
I don't want to hurt you.
Well, I'm starting off real good for you.
The
Dennis.
bar.
Oh,
I see it, right?
I don't have a glass for you guys.
Actually, if I do that, it's the other way because that's really where he is. But I need to say, look at the bar right there.
That is correct. Alright, so you're doing that, that's fine.
C&K says bar cam hype. We spent a lot of time on this, so.
Spared no expense. Actually, we really didn't.
No, it's not. It's not.
Adding the bar cam is the most expensive thing we've ever done on the stream.
Yeah.
It is because we bought a whole new computer that we have. That we're using right now. Okay. So
Technically, we're not
let me
using
walk
the
through
new
this.
computer.
We were using my laptop to do the stream. And we have been for over 2 years now. It's what we've been using to do our streams since we started. But once we wanted to add in this camera to make the bar more a part of the stream, we kind of ran out of power for our cameras to be plugged into. The laptop only had 2 USB ports in.
He says they can't hear you. Might want a mic. We do have a mic back
We
there.
do have a mic, and it's over here. So I don't know how this sounds, but it's not very good. We're trying to get a different setup going.
Yeah. Did you unmute it?
I don't know.
I'm going to try something.
Did I unmute it? I think I did. This is week 1 bugs with the new setup. I think I
Okay,
got that right.
now can you hear Preston better?
I just, I started making this. Bounce, bounce, bounce. There we go.
The mic was picking up a lot of noise, so I had put some noise suppression on it. I put 2 different kinds. I took one of them off. If Preston will start talking again, I'd be interested to see.
Hey, I'm talking again. This is what it sounds like.
This is what it sounds like.
Yeah, Bert says he can hear you better now.
Oh, awesome. All right, there's 1 corpse survivor, and I don't know how it tastes, so come let me know. And now I get to make 2 more. Hey, welcome to the bar. I'm going to use the same ice, even though it's kind of against all the rules.
It's a little sour.
Okay.
You know what? I think it's the anise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear. I think a lot of liquor.
I'll make a couple more, and you know what I think of it.
You want to taste it?
No. Not good.
I mean, helpful to know, taste what you're making.
Multi-ball.
I like it. Maybe I'll cut down on the lemon juice a little bit. But I don't know. We'll see. I've never made this before. This is a new drink for me.
With a new gin that we have no idea.
With a new gin that we don't know what it tastes like. So that's what they tell you. You get a brand new liquor. Don't try it. Just put it in a cocktail. And that's going to give you the most accurate way of what it tastes like.
That's what all the professionals say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
All right. Kelly says you can hear him better now that if left Uncle Leon alone, watch him beat all of you.
Yeah.
That's
He
exactly.
always does that. When you're not paying attention to the way Leon's playing, he kills it.
Very true.
Like Robbie, Venom quoted as saying,
Blah. One of my favorite quotes.
Right here. Now, as we all know, I'm no professional bartender.
What?
I know. I know. I have no flair. I have no fun things. I just make drinks that taste good.
All right,
That's
Dennis.
it. That's my whole thing.
Did you make this one with less lemon?
I didn't. You could say I forgot if you wanted to. Who knows if you'd be right.
Leon, here's your drink.
Thank you very much. Extra full.
Whoa, shit. Let's make up for that. I'm measuring with the jigger. That one has a 1/4 ounce less. We'll see what that does. And a lot more
Burr says you just described his ice cream making.
Yeah, exactly.
It's rather haphazard, yeah.
Like, you don't run an ice cream shop, but you make good ice cream.
Power of the sun.
In the palm.
That's pretty good.
This is really good. I'd say this is one of Preston's better drinks.
I'll take that as a compliment.
What was that airport one that we had?
So the opposite.
What?
Was it the airport one or something that was so good?
That was the aviation.
Oh,
Which
airport.
we will be making soon.
Nice.
We're gonna go back through our history
Yeah,
of
good.
cocktails that we've made.
And get the recipes up on the screen there.
Get the recipes on the screen, have them be made kind of in front of everybody. And we might do this one again because this one's been a little clunky, but we'll get it going. Because I had thought about, before we did any of this, before we got this bar cam set up, I thought about just making a video
Yeah.
of me making one and then put that up at the beginning of the stream. And then from there,
I like this with the live bar setup.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
but then I thought about adding this camera in. Seems to have worked out. I'm happy with it. It adds a little more pressure to it. Because I know people are
Fine until you brought a girl into the
watching me not know how to
Kelly
make
says
this.
not true. You did the lemon sticker thing earlier. He just did a little prep work. I think she's talking about you squeezing the lemon juice.
Yeah, I squeezed all the lemon juice beforehand. So, if you guys want to know the recipe, obviously you can see it, but it's right up there.
Oh.
And you can make your own. I suggest spilling a little of the Cointreau.
Right there.
Spilling a little bit of the Cointreau on the Cointreau. God damn it! I've already drunk. I've only had 2 sips. Spill a little bit of the Cointreau on the bar, and then replace it with a lot more than you would have normally put it, and it's delicious.
It's even better, huh?
Even better. Little accident. Happy little accidents.
Live and learn, sir.
now.
CNK says, do you have peach schnapps, Kahlua, Gin? Am I pronouncing that right? Oh,
What?
slow gin.
Slow gin. S-L-O-E
It,
gin.
it looks like an eye.
Yeah. I don't have slow gin. I have Kahlua down here somewhere. I have Kahlua. I don't have whatever that thing. What did you say beforehand?
Peach schnapps.
Peach schnapps. I don't have peach schnapps. I have some other kind of schnapps. But that it's not peach schnapps. It's not going to help you out at all.
A new goblin? Crazy family.
Peppermint schnapps. Peppermint schnapps.
Yeah.
Which is like
That's strong. Yeah.
great for hot chocolate though. I highly suggest when it's Christmas time, you have some hot chocolate.
Yeah, we'll do the peppermint at Christmas.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So good.
God, that was.
Cause I like that minty chocolate.
Kelly says, yay, Bob Ross.
Hey, that's a
The almighty fan brush.
late response, but I'll take it. Did I scare you about those, or did I just make the reference that you got it?
CN says zombie brain may work with that.
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, Bailey's. I think is what he meant, right?
Probably.
I don't know. Cause that's the one where you drop the. No, 'cause that's grenadine. That's like a brain hemorrhage. I think it's butterscotch schnapps.
Yeah.
Maybe it's butterscotch. Maybe it's Bailey's on top. And
Then it's
then you
just-
like drip grenadine through it.
Just pulled that one out of my
Yes, you
ass.
did, and that
Brain
too.
hemorrhage is cool. But we don't do shots really here. We just do cocktails and like things to sip on over like a slightly longer period of time.
We have one time done shots.
We were gonna win. I didn't make them. Alan might have gone and got shots of tequila and brought them in here because that's what he does. But I wasn't part of
Yeah,
that.
it could have been an Allen thing.
And we also don't do bombs. We were gonna do a flaming Dr. Pepper one time.
Leon gets the win.
Oh shit, it's already done. I was having fun just talking to everybody.
Hey, I did manage to get
I get a little
62.
extra 'cause
I
I'm
got
alright.
62. Not too bad.
We're doing, decide what you want to do for points on that one. You can either do 2 and 1 or 1 and 0.
Flaming Dr. Pepper sounds interesting.
Last week we did 2 and 1.
Flaming Dr. Pepper is interesting, but it's a bomb.
Wanna do 2 and 1?
Where you get, I think it is, what is it? It's, Di Serono, so amaretto,
Yeah.
and then 151 float, and you get some beer.
Okay.
The beer is separate, and then you have in a shot glass your Di Serono and your 151. You light the 151 on fire, and you drop it in the beer, and then you do the whole thing in one go.
Mhm.
So, but I mean, it's interesting.
It,
and
it sounds like that could turn into the flaming beard at any moment.
it can, yeah. Well, when you drop it in the beer, it extinguishes the fire technically.
Are we doing that on the stream?
We're not doing that on the stream. We thought about it one day because people had suggested it. Because I asked for suggestions. If anyone has a cocktail they would want us to see us make, let us know. We might make it next time or sometime where we can fit it into a theme, something like that. And
What's it called?
a flaming Dr. Pepper, I believe.
Okay.
And somebody, C&K, I think, someone
Wow.
said, "Hey, flaming Dr. Pepper," and I was like,
Hey, we went back to the regular stream.
"Did we?
Worst start ever.
Why?
You're not on there.
Did you go back to the regular stream?
Did somebody push that DMD button?
Hit the second plus B there."
You're back on the stream.
I'm back. Hey, I don't know how long I've been gone, but I'm back.
I just went because I was gonna push the button for you to walk back around and play the game.
Oh, am I up?
No,
No.
I am.
Okay.
But I looked and you were gone.
Yeah.
I wonder when I changed the properties of our chalkboard if it brought it back
That
to the
may
main
have done it.
stream.
That may have done it. It's the only thing I can think of. You're up, sir.
Because it was up there when I changed the property of the chalkboard.
Maybe so.
I might have hit enter or something and it might have been a keyboard.
Oh, you know what it is? Okay. Go ahead and play, and I'll just tell you because it's not hard to visualize. When you change the numbers on the chalkboard,
Yep.
you cannot use the number pad numbers. You have to use the numbers above the keyboard.
Oh.
Because the number pad numbers are the numbers that switch the scenes.
Oh, there you go. I used the number pad 100%.
Yeah.
You may want to come make sure your dot matrix is still set like you had it.
It is.
Okay.
If it's on 1, then we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly how I want it. It's actually 2. There we go. We're back. So you'll do the flaming Dr. Pepper when you stream Fire. Yes.
Now somebody just buy a fire and ship it to us.
Because we agreed.
oh, I got us another game.
What?
I ran into our cousin Nick at Lupe Tortilla, the Mexican restaurant the other
Yeah.
night, and he said we are welcome to go grab his pool sharks and restore it and stream it.
Awesome.
So we'll be streaming pool
I'm
sharks.
excited about that.
At
Ooh,
some point.
that blue light coming from the bottom is making a big glare on the DMD. We'll see if I can fix that real quick.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Should have started a mode too.
What blue light are
I
you
think
talking
I'll just win that flasher right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a way to fix it, but it would take a second. And I would have to go over there and back and there and back and there and back. I'll just not worry about it. I think it'll be fine. Nobody's gonna get upset. Ah, I can't see it. Okay. Wow, that goes all the way down. Okay. Then, lift this up.
They have a Thunderbirds there.
Oh, well, that didn't fix a damn thing. I thought it might.
Yeah, interesting game to have.
Is this mine back here?
Yes.
I think this is really good. I'm happy with this drink.
Oh yeah, the drink's great. I am a fan.
So for a lot of people, this is kind of like a Bloody Mary, in the fact that this is like the kind of hair of the dog to wake up from being hungover or whatever.
Yeah.
But good as just a regular drink. Doesn't need to be made for that.
Oh, wow. What a ricochet.
Good first ball.
I'll take it.
What's the top score of the night? It's an interesting question and one that will be answered at some point.
That would be Preston's first game at 80-something million, I think. Around
Yeah, we
82.
forgot to keep track of it.
Yeah.
Burrs will know, but hit it. Oh, okay. This is ball one. All right. I looked up at the score.
Yeah, that would be Preston on game one had 80-something million.
Hey, jiggle the mouse on the laptop to get chat back.
Already, I've done that 3 times, so
There you go.
we're good. Burr says he's working on it.
Working on it.
Thank you, sir. Can always count on you.
As soon as the question was asked, I was like, he'll know.
Yeah.
He'll go. He'll go.
Yeah, Burrs is the Pinball Mafia official statistician.
Yeah, when we mess something up, he's always the one that fixes our issues.
They're gonna tell me how to make this so I can go to the bar and make it.
What'd you say?
They're gonna tell me how to make this so I can go to the bar and make it.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you doing that right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Switch it to his camera.
Oh,
The one that says plus B.
Yes.
All right. What am I gonna do?
You are going to take
Let
the.
me read this.
What'd you say?
what? Let me read this.
Oh, okay, yeah. Take the shakers, dump them out, make sure there's nothing in them. Into the bucket. There's a blue bucket to your left.
Can I use the ice that's in it?
I wouldn't. Just use fresh ice.
Okay.
Okay. Dump that all out. Now take the jigger.
Yeah.
Use the small side. The
Yeah.
small side is exactly an ounce when filled to the top.
Yep.
Fill it to the top with
Thanks,
an ounce
Burrs.
of Lillet.
Lillet.
Yeah, it's the big bottle right there. That is Lillet Blanc. Previously Kina Lillet.
What's his toe says bucket, no wet bar.
No wet bar. No, we have nothing kind of
All right.
going on
And
over
I'm
there.
pouring it in my shaker.
Pour that in the shaker.
Got it.
All right. Now get an ounce of pretty much everything that's on the bar. So an ounce of Lillet, ounce of gin.
Oh, it's an ounce of absinthe.
Do not use an ounce of absinthe.
You did say everything on the bar.
I did. Ounce of gin. Good. Ounce of Cointreau.
By the way, the 1003 method works perfect for the jigger.
Okay. And then an ounce of lemon juice. All right, now take your glass and make this. I guess it doesn't matter if it has anything, but just put a bit of absinthe in it. Doesn't matter.
Switch it around.
Just swish it around and then dump it in the bucket. Just kind of want it to coat the glass. And you're up. And I'll finish it.
You'll finish it?
Yep.
You gotta shake and pour now, right?
Yep. Yay, we've learned.
Oh, wow. Not a bad punch. No.
Alright, there's that. Our budget covers a lot, but it does not cover a full wet bar setup.
I just got screwed.
in a place that doesn't even normally, wasn't even part of the house originally. Are you sitting?
Yeah, I got screwed.
Okay, we'll pour that in your glass. And if you can't fit all in the glass, put the rest in that glass and you can have it later. Because those coops they're pretty much all about 4-ounce coops, and we have an ounce and some change going in there, or 4 ounces, about 5 ounces going in there when you include dilution for
I make a damn good zombie corpse reviver.
For having not done it before, I guess you
All right, so I'm trying to get all my white arrows, and I'm gonna drain first.
Go back.
Can't see the scores. Oh shit, you're right. You can't see the scores. I'll fix that. Oh, bring it back. Sorry.
We had everything perfect
How
for the
is that?
stream, but
We did.
oh,
And
the audio.
my fix for it didn't fix it.
Wow.
No, we got the audio right now, so
Yeah.
I think we should be good for stream to stream.
The zeros right here. It is.
I don't know how that happened. that was my worst game of Spider-Man I think I've ever played. It was a 7.5 maybe.
My kind of place.
By the way, for you guys out there, you are gonna, you're gonna follow us along, drink with us. You don't have the ingredients for this drink. You don't have any of them. It is not a cheap drink to go buy all the ingredients for it. I'll tell you that. Because I had the ingredients for all of them, but I didn't have enough to get through the full stream. So I pretty much had to buy all of it.
I've got the headline. Green Goblin flies. Close. Extra ball is lit.
But damn, is it good. I highly suggest it.
What you can't kill.
Yeah, you can go ahead and...
You're almost out of time.
Almost. But not quite.
Wow, what a move.
Oh! Another miracle save. And then an outlay. But Dennis might get his first win of the night here.
Might be the high score of the night.
83.
What was Preston's high score?
82. So you got
High
it.
score of the night. So
All
far.
right.
We have a new high score.
And that's ball 2, right?
No.
It's ball 3.
Ball 3.
Okay.
I got screwed on ball 2.
We didn't even get a chance to put your high score on the screen. It's in chat. I guess we can go ahead and type yours in. It's up top here.
Well, Preston might beat it.
Mine.
Looks like he's taking over the family business.
Use these keys to type in.
Yeah, exactly. Don't use the number pad. Got it.
Yeah. When it comes around,
Good, he put it up there for us.
Yeah, thanks for putting it in the chat, Bert.
He was trying to kill me. He killed himself.
Okay, so this is worth mentioning. So, like I said before, when you're in single ball play and you have your white lights lit, you collect them. That lights both a 2x multiplier for whatever shot you shoot next, as well as your mode on either lane. That's for your 2x shot. If you complete the mode, and you don't just play it and not finish it, but if you get all the way through it, you make every shot you need to, all of your white lights start going again. This is for a tripler, which is a big deal in this game. So
okay,
Is that where you're at
I
right now?
did not know that.
yeah. So hopefully we're gonna go with right ramp. There we go.
Yep.
And so now that is lit for triple value. And if I somehow throughout this ball get to Battle Royale, which with my progress so far probably isn't going to happen, but don't count it out, I suppose. We will something. Oh, we'll get a lot of points for our jackpot. Yes.
What does it do to your previously chosen doubler?
I believe it just makes it a tripler.
It moves the shot.
No, it doesn't.
lose your
No,
double?
no, it leaves that wherever you put it.
So you have a double shot and a triple shot?
Yes, but you can't put them together and make it a 6x
Or 5?
or 5. Yeah, it just makes your 2x a 3x if you put them together. I believe that isn't 100%. But as
This
far
seems
as
like we need to take the glass off and do some science.
we should at some point. Damn it. I don't know what lock I'm on for black suit. I think 1, but we'll see. Let's see.
It shows you.
It will. Show me right now. That's 1.
Yep. Well,
You lose, you lose.
Alright. Oh, shit. Okay. This is lock 2.
And Preston is right about to beat me.
How many million do I need?
You just got it.
If I didn't then, I did
yeah,
now.
Kelly, we're just waiting for Preston to blaze past it. No reason to put it up right now.
Here's your page 1, Robbie.
And there he goes.
Yeah, the only problem is, so I've gotten my second level for every villain. Oh, I haven't got it for Sandman. I was going to say every villain but Green Goblin, but I haven't got it for Sandman either. So that was kind of important right there, what just happened. If you've ever played Pinball, you know the rule about the cycling arrow for the visor, where you either need to hit all the targets once, or if you hit the flashing one for your first shot, it brings it down. That works the exact same for Sandman. There's going to be a flashing shot if you haven't hit the visor yet. If you hit that flashy shot, you go straight into battling Sandman instead of having to hit the visor in front of him several times.
Come on, get the extra ball.
Oh, damn it. Okay, well, we didn't get to Battle Royale there with our tripler, but maybe next game.
We'll have the high score of the night at 104.
104, 379, 810.
That's a 9.
979, 810.
All right, give me that again.
104, 979, 810.
All right, add some comments to that, and we're good.
We'll do the wins.
Yes, I do want to do the win.
That is,
Preston Dennis Leon.
yep.
Okay. Preston. Dennis.
The Web Wonder is back.
All right, all set up.
didn't know it.
There's a change in the
Yeah.
mass.
It's all right.
Will fly away when we fire it up.
I'm into macro buttons.
Fasten your seat.
You're into it? You like those? This bottle has a weird size like neck to it. It's like really small.
Yeah.
This thing doesn't fit all the way down in it. It scares me.
Power of the sun. In the palm of my hand.
This is one of those games where the quotes from the movie fit so perfectly in the game. It's like Addams Family.
Yes.
The quotes from the movie, the game was designed perfectly. I think that's one of the things that makes this such a great immersive experience. Besides the fact that you can work on so many things at the same time, like Metallica.
Can these scientists get one experiment right?
Wow, I really, really, really want to get an Iron Maiden. Okay.
So, you go
Oh
ahead.
wow! I can't read the name.
What do you say?
Is that Dirty Toes? No.
No.
JV something. Anyway, he said the stream looks a little bit clearer tonight.
Oh, well, thank you.
I made a slight tweak to our video codec. Now that we switched to the PC, we can do that.
Yeah, because, okay, so what I didn't mention before is when I said we used to run the stream on my laptop, it was a MacBook Pro. The app,
Software.
the Mac version of OBS doesn't have all the settings that the PC version of OBS has.
Oh man!
You're up,
So I'm up.
Yoink.
Yeah, the PC version
I did a
gives you
3-shot combo. I was going for 4, but I got a post and down the center. Yeah.
it gives you a whole lot more.
So we were able to
options.
tweak our video settings to make them look a little more crisp this week than we have been in previous weeks, and we should continue that for the rest of this stream's existence.
Yeah, when we were using the Mac, we were locked in to the auto settings. Whatever the camera
Damn,
saw
wow.
and the software
That little
wanted to
tip
do,
off of that was
we were
difficult.
stuck with. And we had to try to alter our lighting around it to try to bring out what we wanted. And in this case, I went in and changed a few settings, took it off auto mode.
And what was that?
I'm glad you noticed because I was really proud of it. When I looked at it, I was so impressed. Like, this looks really good.
He was very excited about it. And I have to agree with him. It's pretty great.
That's really
I
good.
gotta say, I'm really loving this. People are not wrong. You guys have a favorite cocktail, or if there's one that you know is good, whatever the hell, one you want to see us make and drink here on the stream, yeah, do it. Leave it in chat any week, anytime you're here, and we'll see what we can do about making it the next week's stream. Or
Especially if it's really good and uses cheap ingredients.
if we're not on stream, whisper it to us or send us a private message or however it works on Twitch. We'll find it. We're always looking for ideas, and ideas coming from the community would be much better for me.
Next week we should make a Montana Mad Cow.
Montana, is that a real thing?
Number 3.
Okay, so no.
I was waiting for that. I knew what I was going to follow it up with.
I'll almost save that.
Well, I'm glad to know as bad as my ball 1 was, it was almost twice as good as Preston's.
Thanks. Took me a second to hear what you said.
It's amazing how sometimes it just goes poop, and then I hit it off the exact same spot of the flipper every time, and it just left, right, left, right, left, right. Oops, not what I wanted. But I did light a lock, so I got something good out of it.
You want some more? Give me a little bit of this one.
Yeah, sure.
Is this your glass right here?
Yes. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bartender.
I can make you another one if you want.
That should be enough, but I appreciate it.
Switch it over to plus B real quick. So this is one of the few drinks that I would, well, I say one of the few drinks. This is one of the few drinks that I haven't tried before I was on the stream that I didn't know that I would like. That I really do like. It's going to be a drink that I make a lot in the future, and it's one that I would highly suggest to you guys. So, as always, the recipe's up there, but these two are going to be the hard ingredients. This one's going to be the hardest ingredient to find. It's Lillet Blanc. It's pretty much everywhere now, but in the smaller liquor stores, if that's kind of all you have, you don't have, like, we have a giant, like, Specs here and a few other things. It's becoming more common in the smaller liquor stores, but it's probably the harder one to find. And then this absinthe is literally just like, because most absinthe you get in a bottle this big, this is 750 mils. Most absinthe in a bottle this size is like $50 to $60 for a bottle like this. But this one,
Wow.
this one's from Specs. It was like $25. So if you have a Specs, go there instead because
Half price, yeah.
yeah, it's still. I mean, I'm no absinthe expert, but it seems to do the job pretty well if you're just making this drink. I would suggest trying to find this absinthe ordinaire or ordering it in if it's legal to do where you are. I don't know if that's legal anywhere.
Are you making a drink right now?
No, I was just talking to the people.
What's the regular?
The D&D.
Here's the ball back. Don't ask me again.
He gave you that back.
It did. It was very nice.
Can I say this is one of the games that the color DMV truly shines on?
I'm trying to get that
Nice.
last.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
That last white light
For the record,
before I get my
I went ahead of you.
multi-ball, but it's
Sure
not
did.
happening. You did what?
He said he went ahead of me. He did about 1 million points. So it's going to be a one-ball game.
Shit. Yes, it is. But I'm gonna come back on ball this.
Twisted in the hole.
I'll go make me another one after mine.
Skill shot, Dennis. You worried?
Yes, I am.
I'll make it.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
You switch the cameras?
That's so yesterday.
All right, cool. Also,
Guess who just busted
Next
the bank,
week.
Dennis?
Yes.
we will be, for those out there in cyberspace, we will be having Vespers next week, which is one of my favorite drinks. It's a very mild martini-style drink. I don't have the recipe with me right now, but if you just look it up, it's pretty much everywhere. And we're doing that because Lillet is an ingredient in that drink, and
And we have a little light.
it's kind of it's a wine, and it doesn't really, it lasts longer than vermouth, but not much longer than vermouth. So I kind of want to get as many drinks with it as I can before it goes bad. Vespers is a drink that uses Lillet, so we're doing that next week. This may be like Lillet month for this week. I'll find some drinks that are good with Lillet. But that's what we'll be doing next week. No matter what game we play, it's not going to be themed with it, but it's going to be delicious. I love Vespers.
You know, that's what happens when the French go to Hawaii. They get Lillet.
So now, it's over.
Dun-dun-dun.
Now we're doing 2 ounces.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
2 ounces of gin.
Joe Shorts, welcome.
What's up, Joe?
Hey, Joe's back.
Jonah makes the version better than the VE.
Very much so. In agreement.
Yes, I said Jonah instead of J Jonah, but you knew what I meant. He did clearly type the J. Yes, the Vault Edition, I was so excited about when I saw that comic book art.
I was
And
too.
then when I played it, I was like, what the hell is this?
What did they do to the sound?
I was fairly excited, but at the same time, here's my opinion on Vault Edition Spider-Man with the comic book art.
Okay.
When they announced we're doing Vault Edition Spider-Man comic book art, I was like, what? That's awesome! We already have a Spider-Man, but fucking burn it in the art. Here we go.
That's exactly what I thought.
I'm like, this
I
is
was
like
being-
we're selling that. No, like hands down, we're selling that thing.
Yes, that's
And-
exactly what I thought too.
Yeah, and
I
then
know where you're going with this.
yeah, you know exactly where we're going with this. And then they showed it to me, and
Yeah.
it's the new comic book art,
They
which,
just-
which for the people who are into the newer version of Spider-Man, the newer comics, that's a great thing. More power to
Yes.
you. I love it.
Yeah, I was
It's not for me.
looking for McFarlane.
I was looking for the old style.
I wanted McFarlane or earlier.
Yeah.
I didn't like
I
that
would
big head, real little skinny
I
body.
would have even taken the original stuff. But
Yeah.
McFarlane was the way to go. Oh well. It is what it is. We get to keep this one.
Yeah.
With better sound anyway.
Yes, got my ball back. Okay, so then I was willing to look past that because it was still comic book art, and I'm like, and I love it, and I'm not a big fan of Photoshop art from.
That's true. I was the same way.
Then I played it. God,
You
damn
done?
it.
Okay.
I'm done.
Come shake this for me. Pour that into the 2 glasses there in the front, and whatever's left, put into the glass on the left.
Oh, we have a double going.
Yes, we have a double going.
That was stone. Okay.
Yeah. I built it backwards, so it makes sense why you did that. Okay, so this is ball 3. I have to come back here, so might as well kind of buckle down. Make sure that happens.
You don't have to.
Well, I mean, you know, for the viewers.
Let's see a quick outlane. Give Leon the win. We'll get a new
Do
game
you know which
started.
glass was mine?
Yours wasn't either one of those, so
What do you mean? You came back here to make me
Gotta
a
be
drink.
one of those.
that's
This
his.
is 100%.
No, you came back here to make me a drink.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which glass did you think was Leon?
I remember all sorts of things. The one with the more writing on it, the more white, that's mine.
I was instructed to give the one with the sticky
Sticky
stem.
I know where you're going with that.
Yeah.
The good thing is the bartender gets the excess. Bottoms up.
12 guests for dinner, and I'm serving them hot nothing.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. White writing.
There's white writing on the sides of those glasses. They're identical, except for the fact that one of them has a little bit of white stuck to it still.
Okay, that would be different
That's
because
mine.
it looks dirty.
That's mine. Damn it. Alright, well that didn't help much. Right? Okay, so I'm gonna wait until my Black Suit Multi-Ball total is on the screen, which it now is. And And I'm gonna backhand Doc Ock, and we're gonna get started.
Hey, you did backhand Doc Ock.
What? It's like I semi-know what I'm doing.
Only I bank busted Doc Ock. And
No matter how many corpses I've revived.
You're only fusion malfunctioning.
So I've got what I have running right now is my Doc Ock multi-ball, as well as my new Goblin mode. I could either play the new Goblin mode to get a tripler going. I could drain out of my multi-ball, so none of that is valid. I could have gone for jackpots within Doc Ock, but they're pretty much worthless. Or I could go for locks towards multi-ball. Generally, the best strategy is get two locks towards your multi-ball within the other multi-ball.
I was gonna say, let's not forget draining.
Draining was an option, which is the one that I unfortunately chose.
Leon gets a win.
Kind of F that up. All right, so Leon.
Wow,
Dennis.
you barely beat Dennis. Less than yeah, he beat you by 400,000 points.
Did I really beat him?
Yes.
I didn't think I did.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, 400 grand. Basically a flipper flip.
God bless. Guess who's tied? Me and you. All right. Am I on the towel?
You're on the towel.
I'm on the rag. It happens.
I spilled some coming over here.
Hey, Kelly.
Oh. Never mind.
All right.
What?
That?
No.
Stop the
He was
press.
saying something that I said. He was.
She's talking about our dog. I don't think the people in the stream really care about our dog
Oh,
problem.
he was talking about that. Yeah, okay, so just for reference for those in the chat, K-Monk is his daughter and is currently talking about their dog. So that's kind of what's going on there.
My dog is extremely old and all of a sudden has issues.
Man, I'm really big fan of this drink.
I am too.
And it's really simple to make. It takes a couple ingredients, but it's really the lait. I think that's the only one you're not gonna, like, if you go to a bar and order this drink, that's the one thing I think they may not have.
What is Lillet?
It's like a ice wine. It's like a wine. It's really, really sweet. You can try some if you want, but it's essentially just a wine. I'm gonna end up throwing it out most of the bottle anyway. Just because
Most of the bottle?
it's gonna go bad in just a little bit.
Oh, well, we're gonna be making rainbows.
We're gonna, yes, but I mean it's gonna last at least a week to make that Vesper. But after that, but it is kind of expensive for what it is, and once you open it, it goes bad fairly quickly. So a lot of bars probably aren't gonna have it. But if they do, if you find a bar where on the menu it says Corpse Reviver number 2, order it.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts.
It's the shittier art but better playfield Spider-Man.
Which one?
I don't know.
you
But
talking about this one?
Frisbees or Frisbees, but Frisbees, welcome to the stream. It's always nice to have new Frisbees. Don't believe I've heard that username before, have you? I'll take that as a no. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
This one, yes.
It's the 2007 version.
Although, quick question. The Vault Edition doesn't have a new playfield, right?
No, the layout's the same. It's just the art. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's just a shittier art Spider-Man. Now, the Spider-Man Home Edition has a different layout, and for what it is, the price you pay, the machine you get, the market they're trying to hit, I think Spider-Man Home Edition is a great machine.
I've never played it.
We have.
It's awesome.
It's actually decent.
I think it
I'm
is
blessed.
great for those reasons. The price you pay and the market they're trying to hit.
Yes, it is an entry-level machine in every sense of the word.
Yes. And if you want to
It's
get, if someone wants to get into pinball, well, to be fair, if someone already wants to get into pinball, they've played a few.
Yeah.
But for the people that just want a pinball machine in their house, but they don't want it to take up the footprint of a big ass pinball machine, and they want to have a good amount of time playing it, and they're not really great at shot hitting or anything like that, Home Edition, which is what it's called, right?
It
Home
is.
Edition Spider-Man
It feels
great.
like a real pinball game. It flips like a real pinball game.
It's a great gift for your child for Christmas.
Okay. The Vault has much better art, but the ramp protectors are terrible.
I don't know about the
I
ramp
do not
protector
know
problem.
about the ramp protectors issue.
I haven't paid attention to those, but I will now.
Yeah, I definitely will now. It just sounds like ramp protectors. It sounds like something that you can remove though. But I'm guessing they're talking about the pieces of metal, like the
You're
entry.
talking about like the metal guides, so the ball, like where Preston just hit going up the Venom ramp.
The blue rubbers.
No, the little metal guides, so you're not smashing the ball into the plastic. The plastic's
But
gonna
the
give
things that
way.
are riveted onto the ramps, that's what I'm talking about. But I don't know if that's what he's talking about. Or she. 2018,
Flaps
they
on
let
every
anyone
one
on the
I've
Twitch now.
played, only two to be fair, lift off the play field. Oh, okay. So that's usually when that happens. In my experience, somebody has got the ramp screwed down so tight that the flap is popping up.
Yeah, that's a weird situation.
Yeah, it would not be good. I've
going
seen
in
it happen on a ramp that's been screwed down so tight that the little ramp, as you start going down and the little front edge of that flap pops up.
That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that on a pinball machine. I've seen a lot of things. Because every time
It
I
creates
go,
an air ball because the
if
ball
I-
hits it and push
Yeah.
right and nicks your ball, and then the ball jumps.
If I go to, oh my god, how much people want to do? If I go to a new city or a new whatever,
I'm
I
sorry,
generally try to find somewhere that has pinball and play it on location. It's and I've seen a bunch of things wrong with the pinball machine. I've seen flippers literally snapped in half.
Yeah.
I've seen obviously dirt everywhere. I think
So
once,
dirty,
once,
you can't even
once
see the
I've said
lights.
flipper snapped in half, I don't think there's much escalation to go from there. But a lot of things, lights don't work, things like that.
I'm amazed when it's so dirty that you can't even see the light flashing underneath it.
Yeah, I don't know that I have ever seen that before. And you're saying you've seen it, and I believe you. And he's saying it's happened on the only two that he's played, but I've never seen that happen. So that's kind of an issue, I think.
It's that little flappy metal thing.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. So that does like a whoop kind of a deal?
Yeah.
Little metal thing, he does a whoop.
You don't want your metal thingy to go whoop.
No, nobody wants that.
Unless it goes whoop, there it is.
Well, then, I mean, of course. I went to Kansas City this weekend and played at a place over there. Their Attack from Mars, almost said Alex family, look at me being stupid, was having problems. That included the opto on their saucer scoop was not registering. Ooh, that's a big one.
That's you.
You have to wait for a ball save every time you hit it into the scoop, is what that says.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
You know how much Attack from Mars sucks when you can't actually destroy a UFO?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Now, if you were playing in a tournament for points, I mean, yes, it's a big deal. Nah, it recognizes the ball.
went.
Oh,
And where am I missing out on this?
but it thought you hit
The
the lock
saucer
shot.
scoop. The saucer scoop. You can't destroy the UFO for the city, not the. He's not talking about the saucer where you shoot for mystery and all your other stuff.
Okay, here's my question then.
Which is sorry, I immediately thought you were talking about the saucer right to the right of the UFO.
I did too. However, I've now noticed he's talking about the saucer scoop. But, if it recognizes you went into that scoop. Oh, but it thought you hit the lock shot instead of the saucer. Oh, okay. So I didn't. That assumes you know exactly how the game works and how the game registers its shots. So what it is if you hit it into the saucer, it has a subway to the vertical up kicker to the ramp, which is also the lock shot at that vertical up kicker. So if the opto isn't working in the saucer, it'll go down there and then over through the subway into the vertical up kicker, and it'll think you just made it into that shot, thinking you got the lock shot instead of the saucer. Now my brain understands. I get it.
Wait a minute. Did you multiply that by pi?
I did.
Okay.
But the only reason I was able to figure that out is because Twilight Zone kind of works the same way with its subways and the way it registers things at different points. So, but yeah. Yep. I assume it's like my World Cup Soccer 94, where there's an opto as you go in and then a sensor underneath to recognize the ball is there. Exactly. It's great for starting multi-ball, but fail for making UFO kills. That is pretty great for starting a multi-ball. I would say it's more worth it to have it break, points-wise.
Yeah.
Because if you just keep shooting it in that saucer, you're getting lock shots every time.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
You're getting easy locks.
Yeah.
Except you have to hit the dangerous visor shot to make the visor go down.
You
still.
don't.
You know?
You don't. Because it never knows you shot it in there.
Ah, so it will stay down the whole time.
It will stay down the entire time. That sounds awesome. I mean, here's the thing. It sounds awesome for something to happen during like a tournament play or if you're playing against your friend. But it's not something that's great to have happen if you're just playing by yourself. Because there are certain things you want to be able to do. And you want the game to work a certain way and it doesn't.
Hey, extra ball is lit. What are you waiting for?
Cleaned it. Welcome back, Kelly. We've been talking about Attack from Mars the whole time. The problem with streaming pinball, I love streaming pinball, don't get me wrong. The problem with it is I get so invested in the chat and talking to everybody and doing the drinks and everything for it that I don't know where I am.
Yeah.
Like I'm walking up to this, I've just played ball 1 and I have no idea what I've done. My locks are lit, clearly.
I like it. How's the homework coming, Kelly?
Better be going great.
Keep going on that.
That's ball 2. So this is kind of perfect. I'm about to get into Doc Ock with lock 2 lit. Oh, but
This is a damn good drink.
I'm really glad you like it because I fucking love it. I think it's great.
I don't know what I like. We need to do aviators next.
We do.
Because that was probably my favorite drink we've done so far.
Okay, after this next week, aviations will be our week after.
I never get it right.
Aviation?
Yeah.
You say aviator?
Yeah. Well, last movie, airport. I like airport better. Honestly.
Airport. Okay, so now I've fucked myself. I've got lock 3 lit for Black Suit, and I've also got Doc Ock lit. So pretty much no matter which way I go, I start a multi-ball, and then I will inevitably stack one onto that. So I'm gonna try to get my mode
Y'all are
going.
thinking, this is a good thing. You want to stack your multi-balls. But really, in Spider-Man, you want to use Doc Ock to light the other one. And you want to use the other one to light Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yes, that is correct.
That is correct.
He's taking over the family business.
But in this ball 3,
After you get out of a multi-ball, you want to be one lock away from your next multi-ball. Or one hit, or whatever. In this case, I'm going to stack them together, and once I get out of both of these multi-balls, I will get out of both of them.
We have 0 progress to either and be
If-
in no man's land.
Yeah. I will be completely in jail, and I will have to start from scratch on both multi-balls. Basically, leaving me to drain very quickly.
In pinball terminology, chopping wood.
Being in jail is also pinball terminology.
Okay, so
Just for dinner.
last week when Kelly was looking up our ranking stuff, we just assumed I was the only one without Pinbird points. So then I went on Monday and I
That worked
realized that nobody has Pinbird points.
You're correct.
Pinbird points have not posted
They
as
will-
of midweek.
They will post. The reason they haven't posted is because they haven't sent in everybody's dollar they paid in to get the IFBA points yet.
Is that what the problem is?
That's what the problem is. They haven't paid the IFBA yet.
Oh,
okay, so-
Bowen hates the IFBA dollar rule.
So when that happens, it'll get posted.
They'll pay. It's not.
It'll happen. Colin said last time it was September when they got posted as well. So,
Yeah, but is this a Bowen deal?
No, no,
He hates the dollar
no,
thing?
no,
they just
no,
haven't
no.
done it yet.
Okay.
It is not a Bowen deal. While he does hate the dollar rule,
I know, no, yeah. I don't want to get any politics here. I just know that he hates the dollar rule.
Nope,
That's all I'm in out of that.
yeah. I guess we'll just leave it at that. We're not going to go into any more detail than that. IFBA points are coming for Pinbird. There's just 800, 900, I don't know how many players there were, but somewhere around the 800 to 900 mark, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
So, I mean,
Exactly.
that takes a while. As someone that runs tournaments and
Good night,
gets all that
Kelly.
done, it just takes a while. The second ball is locked.
So in next week or the week after, we're gonna do airplanes.
We're gonna do aviations, yes. It won't be next week. It will be the week after. Because I personally, oh shit,
You person of shit.
every day, don't you? But I personally like aviations so much. They were when I was, when we switched to Barcam and we have that going, we have the recipe up top. That was the temporary recipe I put in there, was aviation recipe, because
When we switched to what?
I think it's my favorite drink that we've ever made on this channel.
I didn't understand what you said.
When we switched to Barcam,
Yeah,
That-
we switched to Barcam today.
Maid wants to know, have you ever tried a Caesar?
never mind. Caesar,
Yes.
send me the recipe and we will make it soon.
Have to like Clamato.
Ooh,
I do not like
So you're talking about a
Clamato.
Bloody Caesar, which is, instead of being a Bloody Mary, it's a Bloody Caesar, and it uses Clamato juice, which is not just tomato juice, but tomato and clam.
No,
It's
we're not doing that.
No, I've never tried it.
On the surface, that does not sound appealing.
On the surface,
I do not like any drink with tomato juice.
we've never made it.
and I
So
can't imagine liking tomato juice with
Clam in it.
mixed with.
the thing is, it really only takes vodka, which we have plenty of vodka. So I might make one off stream, and if I find that it's good, it might end up being a mafia drink. We'll see.
It might be a single mafia drink. Just tell me what night we're doing that, and I'll bring my crown over.
This is not mine.
That's mine.
I picked up the glass that looked like mine. It's like V8 plus clam.
Yeah.
It sounds like, to me, because I've never tried it, it sounds like the worst fucking thing I could ever think of.
Yeah.
But
I'm not wasting
so
my money
many
on it.
people like Bloody Caesars, and it's
So many people like Bloody Marys that I still hate them.
It's a very well-known drink, and I've heard of it to the point that I'm able to tell you what's in it.
I think I got 49. I should be
I
able
think
to
it's
beat him
worth
on the
giving
plunge.
a shot. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, the plunge doesn't go up. I got screwed.
I chase shots of tequila with tomato juice, says C&K. Tomato juice has a big part in cocktail. I just personally just hate tomato juice. Never found it appealing. Would you like another? Yours is empty. Are you sure? It's empty.
That is.
That means you want another one, right? Okay. Suit yourself. It gives me a reason to hit this button again. I do like that button. You know I like that button.
I'm doing something I never do.
Try it.
Oh, it did not hit?
It didn't register. The opto for Sandman isn't registering.
You have to hit the targets.
You have to hit the targets. Although to be fair, the targets, I believe, are safer. Oh, wow. Peter got really angry.
The opto has to be working some of the time because there's no credit back. There's nothing saying that anything's wrong.
You're right.
Oh, I didn't catch Preston, but I knew I was doing the dangerous route going for Sandman. What I miss?
What's his toes came in? Hey! Oh, hold on. Oh, shit. I cannot read
Salada
that.
plus beer.
Chilada. No, I'm reading this right here.
Oh. South Carolina.
Anyway, SC, thank you for the follow. We do appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you.
Assuming that's South Carolina, I
Every
hope you're
week.
high and dry.
Caesars are
Equal
really
beer
popular in
was
Canada, so yeah. I'm gonna give it a try. At some point throughout the weeks, I will have given a Bloody Caesar a try. If I do like it as much as I think I won't, we won't have it on here. But
Hey,
if
good
I like it
evening.
more than I think I won't,
Are we pronouncing that right, or is it just are we?
Massacring it.
Yeah,
I mean, I said SC. I don't think I can pronounce letters wrong.
SC. And are you in South Carolina? And if so, I'm guessing you have power and internet connection because you're watching the stream. Welcome, either way, as we enjoy our zombie, whatever we call these drinks. It's right up there.
Corpse
in the,
Reviver number 2.
All right.
Oh, you can't see the.
No.
The recipe would be right if we go to our bar cam.
I'll
Preston.
show
The
it.
ref is right there.
The wind is Preston and then Dennis.
I'm over at the bar cam. There you go. Boom. And we're gonna go change some point totals here.
Yeah, Preston gets the win. Dennis comes in second.
I had more than 2 points, by the way. I got a point earlier.
Well, let's pretend you didn't.
Sure you do.
I did.
Sure you do.
Says the guy who wants more points.
Kilshay is. Or SC is fine. You're SC
I
from
used
now
the.
on.
I think I might.
Sweet
have
Game
used-
Room says GODs. What's up, GODs?
I know I have more points than that. And
All
I
right.
hit the number button, so I might have screwed up our stream.
You did. Look at that. Look at what we're streaming right now. That's great. Hey, we're back.
You're up.
Apparently,
this in the
if
stream?
you use
Yeah.
the number pad on our keyboard, it pops everything up.
Yeah, all of our macros are set to the number pad. So when you go to switch, when you type in a number, it also switches the cameras.
Judy!
That's an interesting scene.
That's what we see after we have 3 of these.
Yeah. GDs, welcome to the stream. Damn, it's only 10:37.
I'm telling you, I had a point earlier.
I fully believe that you did. I think what I've done is correct.
Okay.
However, it might not be.
I fully believe that you think what you did was correct.
Get up there. Ooh, Leon.
One
Charging into the lead with 1.9 million.
Leon taking command.
That's all it takes with you guys.
At this point, yeah, you're not wrong.
Oh my god.
There he is. Where'd he go?
Look at that. I'm just hammering Sandman, and I've yet to aim a shot in there.
Preston, hey, that's me. Did you see what I said about your... Oh, shit. Notifiers? I assume something isn't working with your Streamlabs. Or is it not?
What notifiers?
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, your notifiers aren't working on your new setup. That sucks because I specifically put them in there.
What, you talking about the...
Where is this?
You talking about our Twitch notifiers?
Yeah.
I want
No,
you to
no,
know,
no, no, no,
I
no.
killed
No.
Leon's 1.9 million.
Streamlabs notifiers. So when people follow, it shows up on our stream. Right about here. Should do. I have it put in there. But yeah, there is if it's not showing up, there definitely is something wrong with it.
He never said anything when he subbed. Do you guys do a
Oh,
specific
shit.
cocktail for each stream? I'm seeing the corpse reviver ingredient on the bar. Super cool. Yes, we do.
We do. We do a cocktail per week. Different. Fairly. We generally try to vet our cocktails and make them fairly good for you guys. But
Sometimes we just experiment.
sometimes we just experiment.
And I will tell you, since you're new to the stream, our bar cam with the recipe you saw is new to this stream. We used to just run off camera and do it. So the bar cam with the recipe is new to this stream and will be something
That will
ongoing.
carry on. Yeah. Which I'm super fucking excited about. But that's the first because it never said anything when I subbed. Thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the family. That's it. Welcome to the family.
Yeah. Does that mean our little coin glass in the middle or whatever is not working either?
That should work fine. Let's test it. Hey, anyone out there, if you want to donate some bits to the channel, we can test our glass out there. I'm just kidding.
Help us
Don't do that just because it's a...
Well, I mean, if the sub thing's not working, I would guess that wouldn't be it.
But thank you very much for the subscription.
Never mind. I'm reading old stuff.
It is weird that it didn't...
Oh, by the way,
Never
Sheila,
find
thanks for
everyone.
the sweet game room post. We love our game room. It is our personal one.
Our game room is something that I'm actually very proud of. It's got pretty much, I would personally say that every game in here is an A game. There's no B titles within this setup.
Well, we have some B pluses maybe.
Do we?
Yeah.
Solar Ride?
No, Solar Ride, no. Barracora maybe? Aerosmith?
That depends. Barracora depends on who you are. Saying.
Yeah.
I
I love
would say-
Barracora. I think Barracora's
I would
awesome.
say Barracora is a B.
What would you say?
You would say Barracora is an A plus.
I wouldn't say. Oh, I wouldn't call it an A plus. No.
Yeah, no, he would say it's an A plus.
They want to know what the dimensions of the room are. When y'all
Oh, it's about this big by about
That big. Yeah, it's this big by that big.
let's see.
You know what? We're on a live stream with people watching. It's time to do science.
Science.
We'll let you know exactly.
Science.
Amaze me with your skills.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, it is much wider than 15 feet.
Oh God.
The width maybe.
This is more like I'm going probably 30 feet. Okay, well this will only go 10 feet. Turns out. So.
Okay.
Oh, you got? Did you get that little one?
I got it. It's 10.
10 feet here.
Got it.
All right. Width. This thing could go 40 feet width. Okay. Come out here.
That's about 20.
That's about 20. So roughly 22 feet by. Gotta go all the way to the window.
All these guys come.
Yeah, you got it.
10. All right. That's right here.
Just over here by this. I know where it is.
Okay. Oh man, a double. Oh, I got ball save going. I planned that. Not anybody can plan their ball crashing together for double save.
What do you want from me?
20 by 20.
Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
We have a containment breach.
Just an estimate.
About 28. 28 feet? Oh, so my first guess of 30
The room
was
is
good.
20 by 28. Roughly.
My first guess of 31. And that is the last time we used the tape measure.
That was a horrible tape measure we had.
Oh, I walked in that little room and I saw that tape measure and I tried to retract it and I was like, oh God, this thing's trash.
Yeah, it's pretty old. But it works.
Well, it still measures. It just.
Yeah.
The markings on it didn't go bad. Science complete.
What are you doing?
I'm playing pinball. That's what I'm doing. I was playing pinball. Thank you very much, FZ Burge, for the 6 bits. That will help us buy a new tape measure. Did we get to see if it went in the coin box? It did. Catch that.
Catch me outside. How about that?
43.
That's nothing.
Why don't you try next time? Oh shit. All right, here we go.
What's weird is this room was built before my parents ever knew that Leon and I were going to want to play pinball. And you can see it right now, right here. Both sides of the room have this alcove that's 7. It's probably right around, let's see, I'm 6'3". I'm guessing it's almost 7 feet tall.
Yep.
The pinball machines fit under it perfectly. I mean, it's perfect. It was like they almost designed it to play pinball. There's an alcove to the left that's just deep enough to hold pinballs. There's an alcove on that side on the right, which is
We've
just deep
had
enough to hold
people come into the room because we have our Gulf Coast Pinball Club, facebook.com/groups/Gulf Coast Pinball
Yeah,
Club.
they come to play the Oil City Open, which is this November 3rd. Please
yes.
make it if you can.
We have people come in because we have the club. People like reporters and stuff come in from the paper or whatever to do stories on us, and they walk in the room and they go, "Oh, well, clearly you built this room for pinball."
For pinball.
Yeah, like how'd you do it? Like, if this is in your parents' house, like how did you make them do it? And they're just like, oh, well, it was actually built way before that. It was just a regular room. And they're like, oh.
Just got
I gotta say, a funny story here into what got us into pinball that's so unrelated to pinball is Mom and Dad, back when Leon and I were kids, mid-70s, late to mid-70s, decided they're going to add on to the house. Leon,
Oh, it's only about 2
I, and our father all voted for a swimming pool. My mother voted for the game room.
Luckily, she won.
You see who won the battle. So, boom, we get this game room. Leon and I are disappointed. We got a game room. Oh, we got a game room with and then Dad put a pool table in, and we're like, oh, that's pretty cool. But still, It's a room. It's not a swimming pool. We really wanted a swimming pool in the backyard. Later, it was either that year or maybe the next year. For Christmas, Dad buys us a Bally Nippet pinball machine, the one that was on Happy Days. Yeah, so in essence, Burrs, you're right. We still got pool. So yeah, they buy us that Bally Nippet pinball machine, and it sat right there in that corner. What an amazing gift it was. And we talked to our parents today about it, and when they walk in the room, they look at all of this. They're still alive, they still live in this house. Leon and I do not live here. This is our parents. We're not their game room. Their game room is so perfect for a pinball. And neither one of our houses have a room big enough for it. So there you go. That's it. It started our love of pinball. We used to just play pinball everywhere. I mean, we never dreamed of owning a second pinball machine. It never came to us that we would own a
pinball
machine. Exactly.
What?
And we really got out of him. I mean, the Nippet sat there, and we just quit playing for, I don't know, it was probably the better part of 8 to 10 years. We probably didn't play. And Leon goes to Disney World.
Yep.
And comes back and goes, oh my God, you're not going to believe this. There's an Addams Family pinball machine from the movie.
Yep.
It's effing incredible. You've got to play this. So we were all around town looking for it, and Mazzio's Pizza has Addams Family.
Yeah.
So Leon and I go to Mazzio's Pizza once a week,
If not more.
if not twice a week.
Yeah.
Maybe even 3 times a week. And we would play Addams Family over and over. We loved that game. Then they pulled Addams Family out of it, and we're like, oh my God, they pulled Addams Family. You know what they would put in there in its place? Twilight Zone, right there. That game. Wow, what another great game. We're like, oh my God, this game's awesome too. And then we started selling our comic book collection and
Bought Addams Family.
bought Addams Family. At that point, I'm going to say the rest is history. We could go into more detail of how we eventually accumulated this many pieces. But there you go. There's the story of how the Pinball Mafia
You don't want to ask that question unless you're in person.
got started. Are we still on ball 3 of this game?
Yes.
My dream is dead.
What is your score, Preston?
Way less than yours, so you're fine.
I'm never fine.
Yeah,
Thank you.
see you.
Every time I'm beating you, you come back.
If you're talking about the Nippet, yeah, we eventually sold it.
We got effed on that sell of that game, and boy, do we wish we had it back.
Plus BB, please.
Crime would be not
Okay.
to finish what we started.
Here comes Preston.
Also, if any of you guys happen to be close to us and
You're
have
up.
a Nippet and are willing to sell it, I'm sure that there is an offer to be made.
You want a 4th drink?
Yeah. Do I want one? Do I want one?
Yeah.
There are 2
Stream's over in 9 minutes.
Yeah, it is.
You want one?
I do. I'm not driving anywhere. But I'm gonna need to make more lemon juice.
Oh shoot, we don't have any lemons?
We have
They're
lemons.
right there, Dennis, on the.
No, they're not. I just rolled one next to you. To your right. There's a lemon.
Yeah, there's one in front of the bottle there.
I'll make it after I'm done with this ball. We're gonna do another game unless my game lasts. This ball lasts 9
You have a
minutes.
knife over here?
Yeah, red knife to your left.
This is a knife?
It's a really sharp knife.
Yeah, Nippet's a pretty fun game when the gator grabber's working.
I
I've
really
played a lot of
enjoy
Nippets
Nippet.
with broken grabbers, and they're not
Okay,
near
for
as
the
fun.
record, Leon and I played Nippet for 20-something years without a working gator grabber.
Right. We didn't even know it was supposed to be there.
Yeah, at first we had no idea what the extra button was for. We just got the game when we were kids. We're like, what the hell's this other button for?
Sure wish I knew what all these buttons are for.
We did eventually get it put back in.
That's for the 2 people out there. Get that reference. Two is really overestimating. There may be one person out there that gets that reference, but most likely not.
It says when you talk about the knife, you need a better Australian accent.
Little Crocodile Dundee there, huh?
Uh-huh.
I like it.
Now that's a knife.
And there was Leon's offensive version of the Australian accent.
Hey, that was spot on.
You call that a knife? No, that's a knife. I have no idea how to do an Australian accent.
We'll stick with mine.
I will never be cast as an Australian.
Here's the headline, Robbie. Bank busted.
Ball is lit. What are you waiting for? Jackpot.
Jiggers are for
What are they for? They're for
real bartenders. Know what they're pouring.
Now we're getting a bit of a show.
A new goblin? Crazy in the family.
Oh wow, did one of the seeds actually make it through the strainer?
Did you use a double strainer?
I use this.
To your left, closest to you, there's a double strainer that is used for fruit juices.
Uh-huh. I see it.
I've never used it to my left. Oh,
There it sits.
there is a double strainer right here. Look at this. I could have used this,
Damn it.
but I chose not to. Mainly because I didn't know.
Play.
it
Okay,
existed.
what do we have?
Yeah, boy.
Preston, Dennis. Preston and Dennis.
Oh, let me guess. Preston came back and won.
Yes. Of course he did.
Go figure.
So you're saying we're doing one more game?
Who won? Who came in second?
Dennis did.
Yeah, we'll do one more.
Okay.
We started late,
Okay, one more game it is.
and we still have 5 minutes anyway, so sure.
There you go. A professionally poured zombie.
Okay, cool.
None of that jigger crap.
If it was a zombie,
Whatever it is.
Corpse Survivor number 2.
Corp, yeah, something about dead people. Let's see, Dennis, when you ask about the knife, oh, okay, never mind.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
You gonna go take your seed out?
Yes.
That lets you know it's real.
Are you still plus B?
Yes, we're still plus B. For those of y'all who want to know what plus B is, it's plus bar. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Okay, I don't like this stuff popping up over here because of your laptop, because your laptop goes to sleep way too fast.
It's a temporary solution.
Keep remembering to do this.
Glad you're enjoying the stream.
That's weird, because not even my Streamlabs thing said that it was followed. But anyway, thank you for the follow regardless. Basically, since you follow now, and you're kind of learning this as we go through this stream, if you want to know more high quality information and things about the game we're playing and stuff like that, that's generally at the beginning of the stream. If you want to watch us kind of get drunk and just have fun playing pinball, that's the end of the stream. There's definitely a downward slope to the quality as we go.
Yes, the quality of the stream degrades, but the quality
Yeah.
of my gameplay usually gets better.
But there's an upward slope of fun that happens as we go.
The more I don't give a shit, usually the better I play.
Yeah. And the worse I play. Nice. Both sides of the stream sound good to me. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
No, I lit a lock.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fasten your seatbelts. Oh, wow!
It's okay, you'll meet again.
I hate it. Oh my God, I hate it. When it just nicks the edge of the lane guide.
Yeah, just enough to screw you.
Yeah, instead of bouncing over, it goes. Choo.
Give me a second. I'm coming.
I don't know why I fall prey to that so often. You would think after the first time it did it to me,
Yeah.
I would never let it happen again. What, when my drink was bad?
There was nothing wrong with it. It wasn't that cold.
I shook the hell out of that with fresh ice.
Might have been my problem. Might have been my fault. But either way, we're back. We got it.
You didn't remake it, did you?
I did not remake it. All I did was just put it in there, shake it a little bit, and that was it. That was all I did.
I even did a 360 while I was shaking it.
That's true, you did.
Yeah, it's fine. Not bad.
I like your Spider-Man shirt for the Spider-Man stream.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I do not have a Spider-Man shirt to wear for a Spider-Man stream.
I don't either.
I didn't even know we were streaming Spider-Man when I drove over here.
Yep. So, we have been, we had been doing, for the past couple of weeks, we've been doing a poll. And that poll determined kind of what we were doing the
Zombie
next
potatoes, welcome to the stream tonight. Sorry to
Welcome to
interrupt
the
you.
stream.
Just drinking and playing pinball.
That's
Yeah.
it. But anyway, what was I saying? Something that was important. I don't fucking remember.
Apparently, not very well.
We were,
The pole.
the poll,
Talking
yes.
about the pole.
Let's talk about the poll.
Preston likes to dance on the pole.
I do. For the past few weeks, we've used a poll to kind of determine what we're going to play next. The problem is the service we were using was only keeping the poll up, and we didn't know this, for like a few hours at a time, and then dropping, and then like taking those answers and just using those, not gaining any more responses throughout the week like we thought it was.
We were getting fake news.
We were getting like 1 to 2 responses. I'm not gonna do that. We're getting like 1 to 2 responses per per stream. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like we've got all these followers. Like we talk to them. We say, hey, we're gonna be doing this poll. I'm gonna put it up at this time. It's
drinks
gonna
are kicking
run all
in.
week.
Yeah, the drinks kicked in an hour ago.
They kicked in an hour ago, dude. Like, you have no idea. But anyway, we're like, what the shit? Like these polls are supposed to have a little bit more response than they are having. We realized it's just because they're only lasting for a couple hours and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're working on right now. If you guys have any suggestions on which poll service we should use that we can direct link to the poll from our, like if you scroll down on our channel, there will be links under there that you can click on, one of which is our poll. I want to be able to direct link to the poll so where it's easy for people. And then we could do like a midweek stream, get people to vote on the poll, and then on the following Sunday, we will have the game we're playing and the drink we're having set. We haven't been able to do that recently, but I want to get back into the swing of that, but I need a reason to do that. Google.com/forums/about. Okay, thank you. We will definitely try that. I think straw poll is pretty good. I will look into both of those. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Because we have like a fairly large selection of games, and we just choose every week what you guys want to see, whether you want to see it or not.
Right.
And I don't feel like that's the right way to go. I think if we have a community, we should reach out to that community, and whatever they decide we should play, that's the game we should play. But it's just not
unless
been.
they're wrong.
Yeah. But
Yes,
the current,
if we think you're wrong,
but the
we
current
reserve the right to overrule.
the current link down there links to a poll that only stays up for a couple hours, and it's just not worth it. So we will be changing polls, and next Sunday,
Yes, we mix in the EMs.
I guarantee this, and I say a lot of things on this stream, but I guarantee this one.
We love
Next
streaming
Sunday,
the
we will have a poll, like some sort of service. I will stay up for as long
Have you
as
just
we
used a
want it
simple
to.
survey monkey?
Shut up. And yeah, we could, I suppose. But I will check out what you guys have given us, and we get. Do you guys stream the EMs you have often? I like to think we get a pretty even distribution of
We
all
do.
different eras of games.
You know what we have not streamed in a long, long time?
Please.
And it is a blast to stream.
You were
Okay.
talking about a go-go.
Yes,
sir.
I am. Williams a go-go.
Okay, so here's the thing. Williams A Go-Go will be streamed next week. During that stream, we will launch our poll for the next week's stream. If you guys want to vote on what machine you want to see for the week after next, come to that stream, vote on it, and then we will play that in the following week.
Burr says I didn't quit streaming, I'm just delayed.
It's alright.
Stream starting soon.
Which did you use before? We used Poll Everywhere, I believe, is the service we used.
I don't know what you were using. You were using a service I never heard of.
I just told you that. Poll Everywhere.
Survey Monkey just leaves it up for everybody to go.
Which is really great. It's very user friendly. And if you're doing a presentation, Poll Everywhere is fantastic. If you're giving a presentation in front of people, you want it projected up here, kind of the results as you go. Poll Everywhere, that's the way to go, I would say.
I'm not big into presentations, so.
No, but if you were one of those people, I would say good service for that. If you want to have a week-long poll that's in the background, that is just linkable. If people click on it, click on the game they want to see, and that's it. 2-click survey.
Yeah.
It is not the way to go. It's the way to go for 2 hours or so, and then after that, it just deletes itself, essentially. You get to see the results at the end of the week.
So it's made for a live.
It's made for a live audience.
Somebody's hosting a big event.
Yeah.
And they got an audience out there. And like, all right, go here, vote on this.
Vote on this, yeah. Everybody quick, follow this link, scan this QR code or whatever. You'll be here.
Poll everything is good for lecture.
But long term, I think it's bad. Exactly. That's the problem we've been having.
If only we had before now.
I know.
We didn't.
So we're looking for long-term
Tom, I'm not
solution.
being facetious. We've obviously been doing the wrong thing.
We'll try a straw poll and see what we can get from there.
You're just not getting Survey Monkey. Don't want to feed the corporate machine or something.
No, let somebody mention straw poll first. Jiggle mouth. And then you're up.
Damn the Mac is stupid. Go to sleep. What do you have it set to go to sleep every 3 minutes?
It is a laptop.
Ooh, Leon took
So,
the lead
yes,
by
I
a million points. Can I beat him on the plunge or not?
No.
So, well, it's funny, and he says that.
Because this game sometimes, 50% of the time, rattles the plunge and it doesn't go up. Oh, like that! I did not get my plunge, but I beat him.
You got $500,000 though.
Got a $500,000.
Triple. What the fuck? Where did that go?
And after that, I beat Leon.
If you get that every time you do the side ramp skill shot, I'm doing it every time.
And you soft plunge and then hit the.
What did I get?
That
for
gives
the
you 500,000, but doesn't give you triple bonus every time.
It looks like it.
Then I'm doing it. Every
So
time.
if I short plunge, you get the side ramp. I get triple.
Yes.
Evidently, you get 500,000 plus triple bonus,
Oh, nice.
which is a really big deal.
Everything was just fine.
Okay, please tell me that was enough to start the multi-ball.
Super fast slash
that was
easy
ball
to
three.
set up. Next week, next Sunday, we will have a straw poll going.
Are we on ball 3?
Yes.
All right, I went for ball lock on purpose.
Okay.
Ooh, it didn't count. All right, I
That
went
did.
lock.
Oh yes! It's one of those days that I know. Like when I finish this, I'm gonna be laying in my bed tonight. The room's gonna be spinning around, and I'm gonna say, "Man, the fuck was I thinking?" But damn, it's good. Since the normal skill shot awards triple bonus. Here we go. Frisbees with the knowledge coming up. Triple bonus should only be a ball 3 award, since the normal skill shot up at the lanes is double bonus on ball 3. So there you go. Knowledge dropped.
You'll have to repeat that. I was a little busy.
You can get double bonus.
It's a ball 3 perk.
Yeah. The rollover lanes is double. Left ramp is triple. All 3 of them.
And to be fair, even if you've had a great ball, the bonus on this game is so-so.
Yeah, it sucks.
I don't know that it sucks. It could be worse, but it's
I mean, you
kind
get
of
your
a
skill
mediocre
shot, you get
bonus
7
with
times
nothing.
bonus, and you get $1 million.
Yeah. I guess.
It could make or break your multi-game.
Enough to fight that, so if anyone has
You're not gonna fight what my argument was.
I don't have the ability to. But someone out there might.
A little advice. When someone invites you to a demonstration, don't go.
That is so weird that that's the only one that's refreshed. Let me try to refresh.
Oh!
Hey, extra ball is lit. What are you waiting for?
Alrighty.
Last ball of the stream.
Dennis for the win.
Since it's the last sip of the stream, it's going to be on camera. Might as well get my go-go juice. Here we go.
You're up.
Spider pig. Spider pig. Does whatever a spider pig does.
Amazing Spider-Man. Amaze me with some skill.
I'll do my best, but there's no promises coming your way, J. Jonah. So, for the people back behind me that have read the comic books, J. Jonah Jameson
Yeah. Peter
Is-
Parker's boss.
is his
He runs a newspaper.
is his first name J, or is that an initial J dot?
I
Like-
think it's in the series a J dot. I don't know what it stands for. I'm sure some real big aficionados more than me can tell
So it
you
could be
that.
like Jacob Jonah Jameson.
Yes, I don't know. I think they just did it for the alliteration.
Okay.
It's always just been the J. Yeah.
Okay.
Because Stan Lee loves alliteration.
Yes, he does. That was a big thing in some big franchise. Was it Deadpool that brought that out?
No, I think it was Big Bang Theory.
Oh yeah, that was it. You know, Deadpool and Big Bang Theory are so similar. I just got it mixed up.
I think Deadpool missed out doing the pinball machine off the comic book and not the movie. I was excited that it had the comic book art. But when I found out they were doing it off the comic book and not licensing the movie.
The problem is, I think they've had so much problem with licensing in the past with movies that
Yeah.
maybe they went for the comic book specifically for that purpose.
They might have. It just didn't pay off.
Because, yeah, Marvel doesn't get in the way, but, you know, specific movies do.
Marvel's probably easier to work with, yeah.
Yeah.
You can probably take a lot more artistic license with a pinball machine.
Yeah.
If I was Marvel, I'd let them take more artistic. I don't, frankly, for a pinball machine, I do not understand why all of the licensees are so effing picky. It's a game. Fun and sales win. But I guess they're getting their license fee up front. They must not be getting any residual off the sales. So they don't give a shit. If they were getting money off the sales, then I believe they would listen to Stern's professional advice when they tell them that doesn't sell as well. I know whenever they go into those negotiations, Gomez is probably part of it, and he's probably telling them, this sells.
Yeah,
People look for this.
Marvel movies are Disney now, yeah.
Yes.
Dennis, Preston, and me. And that'll do it.
All right, guys, there's the final scores up there.
I'm not sure if Deadpool is through Fox or not.
Oh, just kidding. Because, well, I have top score of the night, so that brings me to 13. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming by. We love having you. Love seeing the new faces and the new follows. Look forward to seeing you every week. We go live every Sunday from 9 to 11 Central Time PM. If you want to scroll down, there's our Facebook logo. We'll take you to our Facebook page, Gulf Coast Pinball Club. You don't have to be from the Gulf Coast to join. You can be from anywhere. If you love pinball, we love you. If you scroll down again, there is our YouTube play button. You click on that, take us to our YouTube page where all of the machines we have posted down below have been streamed by us in the past. You can click on those and they will... you'll see videos of our archived footage. If you, let's see.
Looking forward to Williams at Go-Go next week, by the way.
Yeah.
We haven't streamed that in a long time.
I am actually really looking forward to that. Especially because I get to do this. And then I'm on plus B. Let's see. What else, what else do we got?
True.
Yeah.
The bar is literally right behind.
The bar is literally right behind. So that's about it. We will see you guys next week. Which, yeah, that's it. That's the whole thing. We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Gio.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good night.
Have a good night.
Cheers.